Hello, welcome to another episode of Panlasa ni Tisoy. Tonight or today, I am making Ongchoi or Kangkong, or they call it Asian watercress. Not to be confused with watercress because watercress is completely different. Anyways, this is a favorite in my house. Funny story, I have two stories about this. One story is I made it in the firehouse one time, and my firefighters were like, Cap, are we eating grass tonight? I was like, well, you know what that means, right? More for me. Anyways, the second story I was going to say was we had a house helper that we hired when we were in the Philippines, and we made ongchoi or kangkong. And she commented and said, oh, we don't eat that in our province. Only the pigs eat it. But you know what? I love kangkong. My family loves kangkong, especially my son who lives in Australia. Shout out to my son. He said, Dad, can you make adobong kangkong one day? So I'm making it, and I hope you guys like it. Aloha. Okay, so we're gonna clean this ongchoi. That's how you do it. All right. We call this kangkong in the Philippines, by the way. Over here, it's called ongchoi. Okay, you don't want to get that because it's hard already. You can plant these things if you want to. They grow on water or also in the ground. Make sure you check the leaves if there's any holes or issues. You don't want to eat that kind of stuff. Pretty easy, guys. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys how to do it, and you guys see how much bundle I have to make. Look at this, all of this. That's the hardest part. Anyways, that's how it is. Ingredients for this dish: vinegar, oyster sauce, soy sauce, avocado oil or any oil you got, black pepper, 2 packages of tofu, 4 bunches of ongchoi or kangkong, 15 pieces of garlic sliced in half, long ways, and a whole onion sliced. On a heated pot, pour your oil. I would say just enough to fry the tofu, because that's the first step we're gonna do. So pretty much fry the tofu. Cook all the sides. So while the tofu is cooking on the side, we're gonna start with the actual dish. Just gotta open that brand new oil. Okay, about 2 tablespoons of oil. And the first thing we're gonna do is saute our garlic. Okay, on my last video I was told that my couple of people actually mentioned that the utensils that I was using was too loud. So I listened to my viewers and I agree. So now, look what I got. Plastic. We're gonna first saute the garlic. I'll brown this garlic so we can put it as a topping later on when the dish is done. The first thing we're gonna do. Basically, there's 15 pieces of garlic here sliced in half. Long way. I'm just trying to get used to this plastic thing. Alright. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna flip some of the tofu here. I know you can't see it on camera, but you don't need to see how the tofu is done. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to fry tofu. Basically, it's just frying it. So I'm not using meat on this dish. You can use fish, chicken, beef, pork, whatever your heart desires to use. But I prefer tofu. The protein minus the fat. So after the garlic is done, you keep the oil that's left and then you saute your onion. So the onion's ready. So we're not separating the stalk from the leaves. We're just gonna put the whole thing in. I'm hoping that this thing would fit the pot. You'll be amazed how much this thing reduces once it gets heated. It looks a lot, but once it's cooked, it reduces to a small portion. So I'm hoping that it would fit just enough for me to cover it. And then once it's covered, it should reduce. It's just better to use your hand. Okay, as you guys can see, it reduced already. So we're gonna add some soy sauce in there. Probably four tablespoons. All right. This is the first time I put liquid in there. And if you can hear sizzling, that's the tofu. I'm still frying the tofu. There you go. Cover it up. I'm gonna put it on low. Alright, looks good. Really looks good. And then we're gonna put some vinegar in there. Just guesstimate. I would say probably 3 teaspoons. And the trick in adobo is you don't mix. Once you put the vinegar, don't mix it. Let it cook and then you can mix. Okay, let's check this out. See if the vinegar is cooked. Looking good already, guys. Alright, looking good. Now we're gonna put pepper. Alright, see how it reduced, guys? It was a while ago, it was like I couldn't even fit it, right? Now it's right there. Yup, so yeah. Anyways. So we're gonna put oyster sauce. Some people don't want to do this, but I like oyster sauce in my adobo. And I'm using vegetarian one too. About a teaspoon of it. And we'll mix it up. Some people even put sugar in their adobo. I don't know. That's not my thing. I don't want to put sugar on my adobo. But see how it's all sticking together? That's the one right there. That's how I like my adobong Ongchoi. Alright. Okay, so that's how it looks like, guys. Not done yet. But it's getting there. Alright. The kangkong is done. Now we're gonna put the tofu. This is how the tofu looks like. Alright. Put the tofu in there. We got like 4 pieces more that's cooking, so it's done. Let me get it. Add 1, 2, 3, 4. The tofu is done. Now we're gonna mix it up. Mix it up. The final touch is the garlic that I cooked earlier. Some people likes to mix this with their adobo. I want to use it as a topping. Alright, guys. Looks like we're ready to taste this thing. So we're gonna taste this thing. Oh, that looks good. Done it? Okay, we're gonna get some kangkong here, or ongchoi. They're all sticking together. And then we'll get some tokwa or tofu. Get some sauce, of course. Alright, let's try this puppy. Okay, let's try the ongchoi. Ongchoi. Really good. Tastes like adobo. Not adobo chicken or meat, but adobo kangkong. I have a piece of garlic here too, by the way. Awesome. Tofu or tokwa. Really good. That's it, guys. Simple. The hardest part was cooking the tofu. Anyways, maraming salamat po and aloha. Live life to the fullest.